One of the guys in this picture is worth $50 million, while the other one is only worth $2. I'll let you figure out which one is which.
So one of the guys in this photo is not a millionaire, not important, not of any notoriety. And you don't have to try to figure out who it is. I'll tell you who it is. It's the guy talking trash and comparing the two millionaires when more than likely he's broke.
So there's tons of things to unpack here. I mean, for years, we've been seeing the memes rolling around on the internet where you got the rapper swagged out. He got the best designer clothes on, tons of chains. They iced out the newest Louis, Gucci, the sneakers. He's got it all, right? But he's cropped right next to a white guy, typically a billionaire like a Mark Zuckerberg, who's dressed down. I'm talking white shirt, collar shirt, polo shirt, some khakis, brown pants, and, you know, maybe some flip-flops. And then the caption goes, which one of these people are worth $1 billion versus $2 million? And okay, we know exactly who's worth $2 million. It's the rapper, right? And let's just talk about the rapper for a moment. The rapper is coming from a society, a neighborhood, a culture where when he's going to school, he's not even learning financial literacy. And that's across America. No schools that I know of are teaching the kids financial literacy. That's for one. For two, when he leaves school and goes home, he's going to a parent that's coming from generations of lack of financial literacy, where they don't know how to manage money. They don't know how to access capital. They don't know how to, manage their credit. And this is the person that they're learning from. So that parent of theirs, they can't even teach them the tools that they need to know how to manage any money. That parent has friends and family members and colleagues that are also financially deprived, and they can't even refer their children to go and be mentored by these people. So they're stuck in a world of everybody just not understanding money. Okay, well, that same rapper knows two things that's going to set them free, right? I either got to learn how to play basketball, have a wicked jump shot, or I got to learn how to use this mic. And they might have took the path of microphone versus sports, or maybe they did both and the microphone actually panned out. But let's just take a second and actually applaud that rapper or that sports player, because here's the thing. How many rappers do you know that have tried to make it on the big screen and make it on the big stages and they fell local? Let's just put it like that. They never passed the local platform. They never passed the Spotify. You don't know them. You don't know them, right? Or that basketball player. Let's talk about those ballers in the Rutgers right now. Rucker Park, they have tons of tremendous athletes that will never make it to the league, that are probably better than some NBA players, but they don't have the education to go through the loops and all the different ropes and hoops that you have to go to get on NBA status. So let's just take a quick second and applaud the rapper or sports player that actually made it, because those come dime a dozens. It's not just, oh, I want to rap and now I'm a superstar, or I want to play basketball and now I'm playing with LeBron James. This is a super duper hard task to just begin with. So I salute you, rapper. I salute you, ball player. Now, the next level to this is once you actually make it to the big screen, once you make it to the big stage, you need to take a portion of that money that you're allocated, that you're advanced, and you go and hire you someone on your team that's going to protect and look out for your money, right? I'm not talking about an accountant here. I'm talking about someone who knows how to invest money to make you more money. Because too many times do we see the rapper, the ball player, they made millions of dollars during their career, and then now they're trying to pick up extra gigs after their career is over, right? The rapper is now still doing local shows at $2,000 a show just to survive. And it shouldn't be that way, because the lack of financial literacy is enabling them or disabling them from actually advancing and taking the money that they receive and multiplying it over and over again. That's the biggest difference, because our counterpart, right? Our gentleman in the white polo shirt with the brown khakis, he's coming from an environment of people that know how to manage money. And I'm not saying they're all coming from rich backgrounds. That's not the case, right? I don't know what Zuckerberg's financial, status was before he invented Facebook, but I do know one thing: his parents were smart enough or well connected enough, right? Or had the money to send him to Harvard. That alone puts him in a whole different club, right? The rapper is going to school. He's probably in the neighborhood where he got to make sure he stays low and ducks the gunshot and all kind of different things while, just trying to survive. Our counterpart over here, he's going to Harvard, being surrounded by other like-minded individuals that were able to send him to Harvard, or their other students to Harvard, right? So you have these different families that are all sending their offsprings to one place. So there's a lot of resources, a lot of money. It's a lot of education right there. And now our Zuckerberg is able to focus straight like that. He's able to focus. If he has an idea, one, he's able to focus on that idea. Two, he's able to finance that idea. Three, he's able to send it around and get other resources that help take that idea from infancy to the next level. He's able to get angel investors and all kind of joint capitalists, to come and invest into his business. That's a way bigger difference than your rapper. Now, both of these gentlemen, I applaud them, because regardless of what, they're both doing way better than 99% of America, right? Whether it was a rapper, sports player, or the tech guy. These are both like super substantial achievements, and we shouldn't just sit here and just act like they're little things. Now, how the money is managed is different, right? If the rapper was able to compound the money that he received initially, he wouldn't end up being thrown on a meme talking about he's only at $2 million, who's worth only $2 million versus the person on the right who's worth $100 million or $1 billion, because he was able to keep reinvesting the money that business initially made, right? Because you're not just worth $100 million or $1 billion overnight. It's reinvesting after reinvesting and keep putting and pouring resources and money into your business until you get that, that evaluation. So at the end of the day, all I got to say is this. If you're not a millionaire, a billionaire, you're neither one, and you're up here talking about, who's worth 2 million, who's worth $1 billion, you're wasting your own time, right? Like the guy in this video said, the only person that's broke, and or maybe not, but I know for sure he's not a millionaire, because millionaires don't have time to be talking about other millionaires and what they got going on, right? You should be focused on how do you get in a position where you can make $1 million or so and change your life and the life of your family. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's not about who's making the most money or who's managing their money wrong or right. It's about how are you changing yourself, your situation, the world that you live in, the family that you're raising, and how can you better other people around you. That's what it's all about. So if you're not doing either one of those and you're just commenting on other people, all I'm gonna tell you is mind your own goddamn business and listen, go out there and get some money, man. Right? It's Prada Jones. I'm signing off. Let's get active.